Hello everybody and welcome back to episode 3 here with Hodag playing Ark Survival Evolved. These guys really just follow you. I did a little bit of resource gathering between episodes, so I do have something to show you guys, and I have recording this before I have seen the comments on episode 2, so I cannot name these guys yet, but please do give me a name for those guys. And what else do we got to do here? Well, I went around and gathered some metal. And you can see down on our bar here, we've already made one primitive crossbow. We're going to make another one just because I like to have two. One for our narcotic arrows and one for our normal arrows. And I can also go ahead and craft a whole bunch of these. In fact, we're going to do about 40 of those right away. There we go. So those take a little while to craft, but what we do is we basically put narcotic arrows on that one and regular arrows. Wait a second. Where's our other crossbow? It's in the table. So, crossbows is what we need because we're upgrading to kill things, but also for taming them. So, let me put that right there. Thank you very much. And the normal arrows are going to that one. Good. And we're going to keep a bow and arrow right now, the bow, just because it's much easier to repair these things than it is to repair the crossbow because we don't have a decent source of metal yet. Even though I just looked and it only only one metal to repair that crossbow. That's pretty sweet. So, what else do we need? Oh yeah, I gotta tell you guys, I made an S Plus crafting station, which is nice because when you go into your regular crafting menu, you end up seeing both things. You see the regular wooden wall, and then the S Plus wooden wall, and it's very easy to accidentally make a regular one instead of an S Plus one when you don't really want to. So what we got here is if you go in here and you go into wood, look at that, only the S Plus wood wall. And it's much easier. So we're going to be filling up that crafting station as well as in here with the smithy because there are some things that you can only repair at the smithy and some things that you can only build at the smithy. So we kind of need both of them, unfortunately. Those both have a ton of storage space. We got 3 storage boxes over here. We got our 2 fires. We've made some more narcotics. We had 160 something. Now we just have 120 something plus the 40 narcotic arrows. So you guys know what we're going to do. Today is the day for taming the more animals. You guys, we went up 1 level I think off camera as well, so we are at level 29 now. I gotta wait till level 30 something to get a pteranodon saddle. I believe it's right here, 38. So hopefully we'll get up to that in this episode. Looks like we can get some guns in this episode, but again, we can't really get metal very easily, so we're kind of at our limit here for stuff to upgrade until we get better access to metal, which we're not gonna be doing now. Let's start taming things. We need mini dodos, iguanodon if we can find one, triceratops, maybe a stegosaurus, maybe a raptor would be nice, or a couple of them. Let's go see what we can find. Alright you guys, the first tame on the day is a wild female level 20 dodo, which we're going to knock out and tame the old-fashioned way. Now we are knocking out dodos, we are only knocking out female dodos, and the reason for that is because in just a short time we are going to get pteranodon saddle to fly those guys around. And I really like flying around. Okay, and that's going to help us get our starter metal. It's going to help us get a lot of things, and we really want to be ready when we get there. And one way to really get there is dodo kibble. Okay, which is comprised of rock carrot, which is kind of tougher to get. We're going to have to grow. We're going to install some pipes later on. And dodo eggs. Alright you guys, overnight I was able to go ahead and get 3 more dodos. We got Iggy 1, Iggy 2, and Iggy 3 over here. And then I was running around, I was about to get a 4th one, and I saw a female parasaur. And I was like, you know what? We should hook that up too, right here. So we got parasaur number 2. These guys all need names still, so please send me your names. Got parasaur and parasaur 2. Basically, I just got this one for 2 reasons. Number 1, carry weight, 285 compared to my 200. And also this one has 380 now that I've upgraded it. So basically, I got my 2 pack mules here, okay, when I go gather resources. The next thing that we need here, because these things are kind of fast too, they work good for that. Okay, but also parasaur eggs, because from parasaur eggs, I believe you can make raptor kibble. And we would like some high-level raptors eventually. So I saw this one, a low-level female, and I was like, yep, let's do it. You know, if we keep getting dodos and dodos and dodos, it is a pain in the butt to go around and make sure every single one of them has something inside their inventory for food. And I just ran out and got us enough stuff so that we can actually craft, where'd it go? Okay, so we can actually craft the S Plus feeding trough. Where'd it go? Right here. S Plus feeding trough. We need fiber, metal, thatch, and wood. And I just went out and got some more metal. So that'll be good. There's hide, metal, and I think, oh, wood. Oh, I got something that we didn't need, actually. How much more do I need? I need a little bit more wood. Give me more wood. Okay. So the feeding trough, basically, you put this anywhere around here, probably back by the dinos with the parasaur inside the pen. And it should allow me to just fill that thing up with meats and everything else that the dinos need. And then I can just leave. And as long as I just feed that one trough, all the dinos eat out of it. So it works pretty nice. The fruits of our labor have already begun to pay off. That is our second dodo egg. Alright, the next thing we need to do is go ahead and get ourselves a medium crop plot crafted right here in the S Plus crafting station. And we're going to take that crop plot, and right now we're just going to have one crop plot. We're going to take this thing and throw it down, I believe, outside, because it doesn't really need to be protected that much, actually, and I don't want to waste any space inside, so let's go around the back. And those stupid birds are over here. They're going to get me again, watch. But anyway, we take this thing, we're going to put it down right here, because of a plan I have for the future. So right there is going to be our crop plot. Now, it's straight off from the water here, so we're going to run a pipe straight from there, right past this thing and inside the house, because if you look, you got water, not irrigated. We need to irrigate it. Then we'll take care of fertilizer, and then we can seed it. And the greenhouse effect we're not going to get for a while yet, but we'll get that eventually. Let's get that thing irrigated. Alright, you guys, irrigation ain't pretty, but here it is. Runs out of the water straight over here, up like that, and our little water spigot is up here, and that'll irrigate this one, probably one to the left of it, one to the right, one back, something like that. So we can expand this as we need it, because right now we're only growing one of like the 4 main crops that we can grow inside of here, the vegetables. And then, because I was like, you know what, let's just run it one further, and now we got a water inside the house too, just so we can have a drink whenever we need without going outside and getting attacked by dinos. But here we go, rock carrots. And they should go in right pretty quick. Maybe not without fertilizer. I don't know. It says seeded. Seeded. So yeah. Anyway, so we'll start getting that pretty soon. However, we need fertilizer. And for that, there's really only one man for the job. Well, you guys, I have not found a Phiomia yet. He is the dude who we're looking for sure. But along the way, I found 2 more female dodos, and I found these guys, Lystrosauruses, and they boost XP, so I was like, you know what, they're pretty low level and pretty simple to tame right now. Might as well go for it. So here we are, we've almost tamed 2 of these guys. And this is passive taming, you just have to like follow him around, and when he gets hungry, you feed him a berry from your inventory. This guy should be tamed. This guy's tamed, for show. Alright. I'm just gonna call him Lystro. Uh-oh, I messed it up. There it is. Well, I have gone out like 3 times now, and 2 of those 3 times when I've been kind of coming back with a dodo or something because I can't find a Phiomia. One of these stupid birds in the sky stole my narcotics, and then another time, you know what, buddy? I don't even need you anymore. I got like 8 dodos. That's gonna be good enough for now. Another time, a Pegamastak stole it, so basically I'm just keep losing more narco. So I have to get either on my parasaur and go get some more narco berries and stuff, or I feel like I'm surrounded by dodos. It's scary. I think it's just my dodos being loud. Or I have to tame a Triceratops, and I just unlocked the large bear trap, which should make that fairly simple now. And the Triceratops is just so much better at getting narco berries, so I think that is actually what we're going to do. Now that's a Triceratops. It's a bit more than I asked for, and I forgot to hit record before I started, you guys, but I used 1 trap. This guy only took like a couple arrows, it wasn't too bad, but then turns out he had a friend, and I decided to take it on the friend too. And they're both female, which means they can both lay eggs, and later on we could use those eggs for whatever we need. And they're both being tamed at the exact same time. I'm just a little bit worried about having enough of the Meju berries. We should be fine, I think. I think we should be fine. Oh, okay. Both of these sisters are gonna need a name, everybody. Start shooting out the names. Dun 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 dun. Yes. There's like 5 or 6 plants at a time. You harvest more from all of them than any of the other guys ever did. We're getting thatch. We're getting, oh my god. This is it, I've reached it. The point in the game where it literally takes longer for me to get meat to spoil than it does for me to gather necroberries. It took like 5 seconds. Okay, maybe a little bit of an exaggeration, but it did not take long at all, and look how many dodo eggs we already have. 13. We've barely been at this at all yet. Hey guys, I've been looking for Phiomia now for far, far too long. So here's what we're gonna do. I've heard of a place called Herbivore Island, and we are about to set sail. We just gotta go get a Phiomia, what is it? Phiomia saddle, that's the one. And then we're going to get a Deodicarus saddle as well. And those are the two that I want to find. We haven't quite unlocked the Ankylosaurus saddle yet, I believe, so we can't quite get that yet. But our raft is there. We just got to go get a few saddles, and we're going to set sail for Herbivore Island and see if we can find them over there. That's what I'm talking about, making all of the narco. And we have leveled up a few levels since the last time I've shown you guys a level up. We are at now 1920, I believe, on the Fortitude, and we've gone up to level 36. We're getting very close to where we can get the Pteranodon. And I've made some poop. And I have made some poop. I've taken... Oh my gosh, it's the Anky saddle! I may have to tame 3 dinos when I'm there. Okay, well... Outside, you can see we have seedlings. That's because right down there, you can't see it, but I got some troughs going. I collected some poop from our dinos just outside here. The door's not working, but I collected poop from just outside here. And got us some fertilizer, and that was allowing it to grow. Then we got water and fertilizer, and the rock carrots are growing. Well, 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 ladies and gentlemen, I have just reached, and our fortitude's getting high here. I've just reached level 38 just by gathering resources and a couple things, which allows us to unlock the Pteranodon saddle, which we've been waiting for quite some time. So now, along with our rock carrots, which overnight, well, overnight for me, not overnight for you guys, but overnight for me, by collecting these guys' poo, making fertilizer, and getting it going, we now have enough rock carrot seeds, or rock carrots actually, and we're gonna look at how much fertilizer, because we only have 1 crop here. Oh my god. Okay, along with that, and our dodo eggs, which I think we have about 30 of them, we can actually get a flyer, a Pteranodon. However, we're still gonna go through with our plan of going to Herbivore Island. Now if we look at the map really quick, I've been preparing our raft now. We live right next to Carnivore Island, which is way up in the northeast. You see that island across from us? We can actually see it. If you go to way down to the north, or the southeast, sorry, you hit Herbivore Island. And there is where we're going to try to find at least 2 or 3 of the things that we need. I'm going to put this guy back inside where he belongs, and then I've just repaired a few of our tools, enough where we should be fine to go down there and do whatever raiding we need to do. I'm going to run over by our raft to show you guys what we've done with that, but then it's setting sail time, and finally we get to start trying to go tame the things we need. Alright you guys, you can see the howitser's having a bit of trouble with this house. It's got a brontosaurus on top of it. However, we're over here to look at my raft. Here's my raft. It's just, I've put some stone foundations on it just so that it's protected from some of the bigger sharks and stuff that we're about to hit, but also because we're going to need a few spaces here. We can pick up this stuff once we get over there and put it on our dinos, but we'll have a space for a Deodicarus, we'll have a space for an Ankylosaurus, and a space for a Phiomia. And inside of here, we got the saddles for each of those. We got a cooking pot just because I forgot to put it somewhere else. If we need a stone ramp to get up onto here, we can. We got a whole bunch of medu berries and a whole bunch of narcotics, as well as our arrows and our narco arrows and stuff like that. We should have everything we need to do this. We just have to do this. Oh my god! Get out of our way! Megalodon! What the heck is he doing? Welcome to Jurassic Park. You guys knew it was going to happen at least one time during the series, but we have made it all the way down the eastern coast, including past the swamps where I had my heart in my chest was beating a little bit harder. But we're coming up on Herbivore Island, you guys. It's straight ahead of us, and when I find some of the dinos we need, we will be back. And straight ahead, before I've even gotten off the raft, I see a Phiomia, you guys. Let's go check and see what level he is, but you know what? Any Phiomia is probably good enough for me. What do we got here? Level 11. That's fine. We don't need a strong one. But we don't really have a trap. I think you can use your bola on these guys. So let's trap them, and then we'll hit them with some narcotic arrows and knock them out. Yep. There we go. And he's not going to take much, being only level 11. 1, 2. I'm surprised that he hasn't fallen already. There's 4. There we go. He's unconscious. Give him some berries, which are all on our raft. Oops, I got so excited I forgot about that. We have Theomia power, everybody. If you were getting a farm going, Theomia is your dude. Because if you feed him stem berries, he poops uncontrollably. He'll eat a lot of Meiju berries, but he poops uncontrollably. And when you got all the poops, you got all the fertilizer. And I think I see ourselves an Ankylosaurus right there. Yeah, that's our guy. Alright, let's see what level he's at. Level 11, nice. I don't know if I can tame him with the bola, but we'll try. Nope, we can't, and now he's angry. Is he gonna attack me? Oh dang. Okay, but that's fine. We can run faster than he can. We'll just keep backing up, hit him in the head with the trank arrows. Oh, the other one's after us too. Okay, we may have to kill one of these, but we're gonna be alright. Oh my god, you guys, I ran up the hill a little bit from the Ankylosaurus, and there's actually metal on this island. Score! Alright, because right now we need to get ourselves a bird so we can fly up to a mountain. Even if it's a crappy bird, we can fly up there, get like 80 metal and a cut. So if I spend an hour doing that, we're pretty set, at least for our tools, okay, for now. We're not going to be able to build in metal or anything until we get an Ankylosaurus up on top of a mountain, a big mining project going. But for right now, yeah, free metal, I will take that. I've walked around the island while my first one's taming and realized that, I don't know if there is a Deodicarus, so I'm going to tame another Ankylosaur. Because why not? As the sun dawns on a new day or something like that. I forget what the saying is, but we got our second Anky. And I figured what better thing to do than to come up here and try them out on some metal. And then we're going to jump on our raft and we're going to get the heck out of here and try to get past the swamp and past all the nastiness back to our home. Look at how fast he gathers stuff. Oh my god, how much metal did he just get? From 3 nodes, we got 100 metal and all that stuff in a few seconds. Oh, I'm gonna love these things. Alright, let's head back home. You know, as I head back home, I have to say I'm still a little bit sad that I have not gotten a Deodicarus. It looks like there are none on this island, which is sad. And I do have to get one of those eventually because although my buddy on here, Homo sapien I think is his name, although he thinks the Yankee is better, I disagree with him. I think that the Deodicarus is better, at least for stone gathering, definitely the carry weight and capacity. But the Yankee, he thinks that they get more stone actually per hit, and he may be right. However, with the Deodicarus, I feel like the rolling thing and the amount that they can carry is really pretty awesome. And just a number of things about them are just make them a better animal. Okay, and if I have a couple other dinos like some parasaurs, which I can tame, they're a dime a dozen. I can use those for carry weight mules. So I have them trail me and I just unload my stuff from my Deodicarus into them. And I can carry back thousands of stone per run in very short amounts of time. So I have to stick with the Deodicarus. We will be finding one of those eventually once we get a flyer. In fact, that's our next thing. I can't talk today, man. Our next thing is we got to get back. We got to expand our little dino pen because with these 3 dudes, it was already getting packed with our Triceratopses and stuff in there. So we're going to expand the pen, we're going to park all these guys in there, and then for the final grand finale of this episode, we're going to tame ourselves a really nice Pteranodon. Okay everybody, as you can see I've expanded the dino pen. I just went out another 3 blocks basically. I went out another 3 wood wall pieces, foundations, and that basically allowed me to store them over here, but also be allowed to like jump in, you know, park the car, you know what I'm saying? So, anyway, we did that. The next thing we need to do is we're running a little bit low on fiber, and we're going to need some more of that for the things we're going to be building soon. So what we need to build is, not build, but what we need to make is one of these. This is the middle sickle, allows us to get lots of fiber way quicker than we could have otherwise. Okay, so we got a whole bunch more ingots now, so we can repair our equipment. That's not a problem. The metal sickle cost 15 metal ingots, which is why I didn't make it before. But as you can see right now, just from that one haul, we're good on metal. And as soon as I get a bird, we can fly and get some metal. So, it's okay, we can spend a little bit more metal now. I gotta make some kibble, because it's Pteranodon taming time. So I was looking up online exactly how many dodo kibble I would need to tame like a level 150 pteranodon, and I think it was 13, something like that. 13, it would take an hour. So I'm bringing with me 30 dodo kibble. I'm not gonna find 150. I would be lucky if I found a level 60, probably around here. So I'm just gonna find the highest level that I can, and when I find it, I'm gonna tame it, and that's gonna be it for us probably here today because we're running out of time. We found a raptor because he started attacking us right here on the beach when we're looking for a pteranodon. So I think, yeah, I think we're gonna get a raptor. He broke all my armor. He wasn't very nice about it. Yeah, tame it up. And with our raptor right here, there's a pteranodon flying overhead. Now, even if this guy's a low level, I'm going to tame him anyways, just because I feel like we're going to need some sort of flyer just to fly around and find a good flyer. So we're going to tame this guy. He's going to be our pteranodon, our first pteranodon. He's going to do, you know, at least find us another pteranodon to get a high level one. But for right now, he's going to be our guy. And it looks like he is level 33. Not bad, actually. Alright, let's do this. Literally right next to the raptor. Perfect. Now this is a decent taming start, you guys. We got our Triceratopses, we got our Ankylosauruses, we got a few Parasaurs, we got Satchmo. I've named them all now. Over there we got Flight 169, and here we got I'll Eat You, level 51, and our bird is level 52, which is really not that bad of a starter bird. So we just got to get these guys back to base without killing them. I've been doing some resource gathering while those guys were taming, so I got all the thatch and fiber we'll need for a while. So let's get on Satchmo here. No, not you, Satchmo. You chill. Actually, here. I'm going to get on the bird. There we go. Come on over here. Let's go back home, you guys. Well, anyway, guys. It has been a pretty productive episode. Look at that. We got Charlie Parker, Sonny Rollins over there right next to Anki Break Your Heart. Bill Evans, Miles Davis, and Satchmo over there. Over here, we got Flight 169. I'm sitting right on top of this guy, which I forgot what I've named. Oh, yeah. I'll Eat You. We got Poopy McPooperson over here. And inside the house, we got... Oh, no. We got Chuck and Barry right there. Inside the house, we got Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Comet, all the reindeer. I've named all those guys. And this is pretty much everything we need to gather berries to get Narco. This right here, this raptor, I wasn't even planning on getting, but this is going to help us get tons of spoiled meat. The berries that we're going to get from those guys. Tons of Narco is not a problem anymore. Flying around is going to be not a problem as soon as I get a little bit more hide. So we are set up here, you guys. We're set up to possibly upgrade our base to a stone base, maybe move inland a bit more. I'm not really sure what we're going to do next episode, but I know it's going to be fun. If you liked what you saw here today, be sure to join us for next time, you guys. Hit the like button, subscribe, but show me some love. And I want to thank you guys for watching, and have a nice day.